Support robotnation #1 comic book on the crowdfunding site Kickstarter. A 44-page sci-fi horror comic book for mature readers from New Zealand.
Now, something I was going to say. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Chrome, right? So we talk about the cover art on the robotnation. So on robotnation, I can't back my own comic. He says, well, I wouldn't, because that'd be kind of like cheating. So let me go to the campaign, right? Excuse me. So down here is our like a Chrome, and we've got like 13 covers, and so the language covers, right? So you got the English, which is the black cover, and then you got the animated cover, which is the Spanish, and then you got the Portuguese cover, right? So these are the only ones that you'll get in 3 different languages. But not only that, each language has a different cover. So if you decide to buy all 3, at least especially if you're a collector, you're not going to get the same cover. So I've really worked hard at trying to make sure that there's value to everything we put out for you guys on this, right? And then of course you've got this amazing artist called G-Spot, anonymous, kind of like Banksy. He's done these amazing artwork here. So all these are like a regular print, paper print, right? Nothing special. However, we do have this one here, which is in foil, right? Sorry, you can't see it. We'll go back up and I'll show you the foil version. And then you got the chrome, and you got the wraparound chrome, and you got the wraparound foil from Edwin and Manuel, who've worked together on that.
That was cool.
And of course, yeah, and of course, we've got the retailer incentive. So if you're a comic store, this is what you want, right? Because these are one shots, right? You don't have to wait. Oh no, when's the next issue? How do I explain to my customer? Well, they won't be done for another 6 months. No, these are one shot, 44-page comic books that you can basically go, here, man, enjoy. Oh, when's the next issue? When it comes out, we'll let you know. But this is a complete book, So, and that's, of course, it's coming out from America. It's being sent to you, so don't worry about freight. Go, oh, it might be caught. American backers, it's going to be, the regular standard kind of freight charge for you. So we got stickers, and this is what I was talking about here. That like this, we're going to give you lithographs and stuff, and some really cool stretch goal freebies and stuff, and cards and so on. Now I want to go back up to, before we pop over to the special sign conversation I wanted to have with Greg about signatures and stuff. There's a little video we want to watch from another channel. Now, so this is the regular standard cover, which is the English version, cover A. This is a bigger, Spanish cover, and then the Portuguese cover, and then every other cover after is all in English. Right, so you've got this.
Are you doing any targeted ads for the other languages on Facebook?
I will be soon.
Okay.
Because I was thinking that I should have done like a digital, version for the different languages as well, but as an add-on, but already digital backers. But I think I'll leave that out for this one, and for when you go to issue 2, we'll add in like digital versions for those languages as well. But I think for collectors, it'll be, if you're like me and you want like the different languages, plus you get the different covers on them, that's a plus, right? So this is, of course, colored by the anonymous artist Banksy version of our comic books, which is G-Spot. Colored this one. This is by our regular comic cover artist James Hill. Amazing. You'll see his book coming up called Templeton, who's working on that. He's done issue 1 already. We're working on issue 2, and I wanted to have issue 2 finished, almost finished, before we go into do Kickstarter for issue 1. So at least within 2 years we can have
that one you were talking about. It's a limited series, the one that James in Templeton, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6-issue limited series. Plus, we have a digital 2-issue set, which is done by Constantine, which we'll be releasing as digital add-ons. Let me grab, like I colored a cover by him a couple years back, I'll bring that up.
Which, I mean, I didn't mean to sidetrack you because we need to talk about the Robot Nation, but
Yeah.
I just kind of thought that was interesting that he's contributing to the Robot Nation as well.
Oh, he's contributed to a lot of our stuff, and he's amazing guy.
Did he do any of your previous Kickstarter, the one you just fulfilled?
Yeah, he did a. I'll show you the cover for that. He did a poster and a cover for Incredi-Girl's comic book. So let me bring that one up, and yeah, he's just, it's kind of like when you go like the bee's knees, right? And New Zealand go like, that's the bee's knees, just like the that guy.
Did you do any to where people can do an add-on if they missed the Incredi-Girl? Can they do an add-on for this one?
But the frustration part of like the whole a day without power, where I was supposed to set everything perfectly.
Oh, okay. You hadn't done. I think you could still do that, but yeah, I think you can still do add-ons.
Okay.
Even though you've done the Kickstarter, you can still go in and add that mid campaign or whatever. And that might be a good mid campaign injection.
Yeah, I mean it'll be like, hey, here's here's a $5 digital that you can add. So this is the one we just fulfilled, right? And you're talking about, so this is Incredi-Girl, and we fulfilled this, and got that all sent out to everybody. That was a 32-page. Here's the cover. This is the cover art that that we also used as a comic book convention. I mean, for the convention, we used it as the character for that. But and I colored this, and then I also did the flat. Did this one here. This was a spot foil that I think I'm not sure if this is this one of the white one that Nathaniel was in the chat that he actually wanted a copy of because he really liked it. And so, but this is the.
Well, Raj is asking about sketch covers as well.
That's something I've left out for this time around because we started getting to too many covers, and so next time.
Yeah, would you have like 26 covers or something? And you had to pare it down.
Nobody will get nothing if we go to that far. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But this is
he's a good artist. I can't wait to see what he does on the Templeton.
Oh, dude. I'm going to show you some just in a sec, but this is the art. I did the flats for this, and then Hugo Queno, who's a colorist on Incredi-Girl, he did the colors on that. But I did the flats on that, so I just want to make sure that the tones are right. But yeah, I can't wait for my poster of this, man, to arrive because I'm still waiting on my slot. Kind of after everybody gets theirs, then it's like
and you get yours.
Right. Yeah, and so we had cards go out and everything by the and this is the what we did for that one. And this was a special one that we did where we like didn't show anybody except the person who backed that. Right? This is a wraparound cover, and it's that it was like the original.
You have to have the secret knock.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the mystery cover that you have on Robot Nation. You have to have the secret knock.
Yeah,
or back it.
Yeah, and you get that little special. Yeah, I got that, and now I know it's what it is. And it's sometimes
and nobody else does.
Right? Yeah, it's this one here.
Yeah, the mystery cover. Yeah. Who's doing it? Kiwiani?
It's already been done.
Oh, it's already done.
Tomas has already done it. I've done the basic colors, and I'm just trying to see if I do I need to do a touch up, and then it's done. But like, it's pretty. It's a variant cover based on this, so you get a bit of an idea that what it could be. So it's a variant cover based around this. Okay. And so
that's cool.
Yeah.
Raj is poking at me. I like black covers, but someone won't let me have them. He wants to do a black cover with black on black. A black mat with a black finish. And we're actually looking at doing that. And of course, with the Mojo, it has voodoo stuff. So we're thinking like voodoo symbols type of stuff, or even like a skull or something like that. So it'll eventually happen, but
Yeah.
And he's talking about sketch covers. They're always good to have.
Yeah. So, one thing, I mean, like, I had a whole, I mean, like, everybody sent me the sketches for them, right? And all our artists sent it. I'm like, now, if I go this will have to go higher, and then, like, I'm not sure if it'll meet it, and then, like, I'm going to be stressing out. I'm like, I want to have a stressless, thing. So if you guys haven't backed this, if you want to back it, if you feel like, if you're able to back it, I really would love your support for that. This is the link there, right at the top of our, out of the chat. You can find the link to that.
Which Raj just did. Thank you, Raj.
Roger did. That was awesome. Thank you, Roger. I really, really appreciate
he's a good supporter of indie comics. Not only does he create them, but he also backs other stuff.
Yeah.
And, he'll spread the word and all that too. So, I mean, appreciate him.
And we want people like that more. I'm the same, right? Like I said, like, if I like what you're doing,
You're a
I'll be out
collector.
there.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I like what you guys
we're all
doing,
collectors. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to play this little short video, but before that, I'm going to show you guys what I had done of myself before we go to that, so you guys can have a laugh. This was done by one of our good friends here in New Zealand called Ros Payne, also known as Drawing Crowd. He does live drawings of caricature of whoever wants caricature, and this was really cool. And this was a half an hour drawing, sitting down, and so that was early in the morning, and I watched everybody like come in and go, wow, that's cool. And then straight after I got off, a couple of people come up and go, we'd like to get done. Like it done. So he would have been busy all day, and I actually walked past a couple of times and he was busy as. But yeah, this was really cool. I actually had Ross at my own convention in about, I think, 2020 or something, or 21. I actually, he came up and stuff, and he was part of that. And man, everybody was like just, because we only run for 5 hours, I think it is, or 6 hours a day. And so in that 6 hours, he was just whipping it out, and everybody was just so excited.
That's cool.
Getting it done. Now,
I agree, Daniel. I agree.
Yeah, the matte finish varnish on black is cool, and it is true. What I was going to mention about that was that there was a black embossed Batman book that came out a few years back, and that was pretty cool. I have it somewhere, and I can't remember what it was, but that was a really cool book, and I really loved it. And I think there was another one with Spider-Man with like with a 9/11 thing. I'm not sure.
I have one that's white that's embossed, and I can't remember who the character is. I think it was Iron Man or something. I just sold it, so I'm not sure. So
please support the Robot Nation comic book on Kickstarter, a 44-page full-color sci-fi horror comic book for mature readers from New Zealand. The comic book is translated into 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Portuguese, with amazing art and variant covers from artists around the world. This first issue of Robot Nation will be released as self-contained one-shot style complete books. Each issue has 2 stories. Visit Kickstarter.com and use Robot Nation in the search bar.